Oh dear. Where's the bottle gone? What's over here? So, yes. So, from in Morrisons at the weekend, they've updated their range, and quite the update, I think. They've updated the craft stuff, but they've also updated the some of the traditional stuff as well, and Belgian beers. So it says here, and I'm on their official site. I don't really know anything about this. Right, yeah, lovely stuff, is it? Oh, good. Good. Yes, I'm over 16 years old. Thank you. So, ugh. Doesn't really tell you. Bloody stupid website. So yeah, sitting together on long wooden benches, enjoying pretzels and hearty snacks and drinks, feeling that Bavarian hospitality and camaraderie. The perfect serving. Anyway, a litre of Hofbräu original, luminous golden yellow with a foamy white crown. You can already taste the refreshment, slightly malty, full-bodied, mature with an elegant finish. A beer with character for connoisseurs with character. Luminous Nights, I've reviewed that. Yeah, it's nice, decent. A lot of some of the Lidl stuff is from previous years. Some they just regurgitate, shall we say, or if that's a word. So, crap pour as usual. So I put the comments back on so I can read the comments. Good evening, Mr. Blue Nose. How are you? You snuck in there. Didn't see you sneak in the room. This is the good thing about the pop-up chat. I can see people who've snuck in. And Doppio Molto. Did you enjoy Doppio Molto? What did you think to it? I didn't really rate the Puro Molto. So, massive carbonation on this fella. Big head. Yep, get the flakes out. Lovely aroma to it as well. So it is 5.1% volume for this beastie. And it's already 13 minutes past 8, so I ain't going to get a fifth review in. Yeah, Doppio, 6.6%. It's the spot, doesn't it? Oh. Oh. So golden pour, they call it yellow, we'll call it golden. It looks golden to me. In this light, it looks golden. Very nice taste. Oh, that's enjoyable. Let's pour the rest in so I don't forget. Hate it when I come down to the shed the next day and I just jiggle the can about, and all of a sudden there's some that I've missed. I had to double check them. I'm just looking at the computer. I thought to myself, I'm sure it's not. Yeah, I need to go to Germany for theme parks more than anything. Some good theme parks, and Holland, Belgium. You know, there's some fantastic theme parks. One, when I get the money, and two when we get the time. You know, all these people who win the lottery and they waste it. I won't waste it at all. I'd be all around the world, I would. Been a strange old year for football this year. It really has. I'd love to go across, go to the likes of Europa Park and that, and do it, you know, in like a motorhome or something like you're saying. Do a tour, not just of Germany, but the whole lot. Obviously, if you haven't got to come back because you're not working, or you've got enough money there you don't need to come back, then fair play. I see Jim's got his hair down tonight on his review. Yeah, got some nice long hair. You won't want to be sat behind him on the bus. You'll be looking at his hair thinking, she's nice, isn't she? And he gets up and it's a bloke and it's like, oh. I've done that before on a bus. I've gone into town in the morning and I've been sat behind this, well, I thought it was a girl. Long hair, beautiful long hair, and I thought, whoa. And then she got up and it's a fucking lad, isn't it? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But the hair was beautiful. Yeah, some good theme parks in Belgium and Holland as well. To be fair, I think it might have been a transvestite, but yeah. Because I remember walking past the person to get to my seat, and I looked across and I thought, oh, you know, as you do. And then, then obviously it wasn't. You know, these things happen. I didn't even have beer glasses on as well. I was actually really sober. Yeah, more than likely. So I'm not sure if this is classed as a wheat beer or whatever, but it's a lovely tasting beer, I'll give it that. No, there was no beard. There are some that you look at and you, bear in mind I've worked on public parks for 20 years, and there's some people you look at and you think, is that a bloke or a gal? And you do bloody struggle, you know, and you're there and you're trying not to look, and you're trying to weigh it up, you're thinking, boy, girl. And I mean, I remember once there was a lad and a gal, there was these two. FA Cup final, bless you. There was these two, well, we thought there were girls hanging outside the blokes' toilets. And one had female shoes on with lipstick on. So we're looking, obviously, we're trying to weigh them up. For what the hell are they doing? You know. And in the end, they both ended up being blokes with lipstick and female shoes on. And yeah, read into that what you like. Yeah. We were all stunned as well. We walked away thinking, fucking hell. Each to their own. One day I'll get over there, one day. So a nice maltiness to this. Very easy drinking. Just knock that off. Yeah, I'm not going to get a fifth review in tonight. I must have been a bit slow handing over. Nice beer though, and a good addition to the Morrisons range. To be fair, Morrisons range of beers wasn't bad anyway. The Blockhouse. I mean, it says here, a beer with character for connoisseurs with character. That's in Morrisons, yeah. It just came in last week. That and the Timmermans that I've already reviewed as well. They've got rid of. They've got quite a few new Belgian beers in Morrisons. It's certainly worth going in and doing a good. A good spending some cash in there, because there were quite a few empty shelves when I was there. Empty shelves, empty areas. But yeah, this was one of them. I thought, ooh, newbie, and picked it up. You can use normal sugar to reprime if you want. Half a spoon of normal sugar, depending on how big your bottle is. You can use normal sugar. You don't have to go for priming sugar or even carbonation drops. Yeah. Depends where you live in the country. My Lidl in Nottingham is absolutely crap. All the Lidls in Nottingham are crap. I can't get any of the range. I wanted to review all them Belgian beers again. I couldn't find them for love nor money when they came out at Christmas. Bloody hell, it's easy going. This is 5.1%. Not too strong. Certainly good taste to it. Oh, Friday tomorrow. It's going to piss down with rain all day, but yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, my local Waitrose is 45 minutes away from me. But when I'm at work, at the Kellam work site, I'm actually 5 minutes away, so it's not so bad. So I will go in a few weeks. I'm not going to go beforehand. It's not worth it. I've got far too much on. Got to keep my finances ready for other times of the year. Birthday's coming up soon. Then I've got the wife's. Then we've got our anniversary in July. So 23 years married in July. 30 years together on the same date. I can remember that day I asked her out. Oh, dear. Is it rubbish as well? Oh, bloody hell. You're in the loo or the beer's in the loo? That's it. Yeah, very easy drinking. This, like they say, it's a connoisseur beer. It's certainly better than your standard UK lagers. So easy drinking, and that ABV, it does wallop you a little bit. Turn my computer off now. I ain't got a clue what the flipping time is. 5 minutes. Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm cooking dinner tonight, so it's steak, crispy potatoes, onion rings, peppercorn sauce. The wife's knackered. She's been doing cakes all day long, so cake after cake after cake. The good thing is it's my birthday soon, so she's doing it for my birthday, bless her. Then again, we've got my son's birthday first. We'll be glad to get the car back and get over this period of 2 cars getting pranged in a month. Jesus Christ. Talk about shit luck. No, you don't need to boil the sugar. Just drop it in. No, don't boil the sugar. No, just drop put half a teaspoon in each bottle. It just helps with Helps with secondary fermentation. Yeah. And it's a lot cheaper than brewing, you know, priming sugar and drops. If you add too much sugar, what it does, it'll the bottles will bloody you know, they'll expand massively, and then you get issues. Yeah, I've had bottles of beer that have been that well primed. Yeah, they've been that well primed that it takes you half an hour to pour out a glass. You pour out and all you're getting is carbonate, you know, all you're getting is foam for like 10 minutes because you can't get anything else. Yeah. But you learn these little tricks when you're doing homebrew, that you don't put too much sugar in for that secondary fermentation. Well, these two are bubbling away nicely. Sterilise. Yeah, you should always sterilise. Yeah, you should always sterilise. Whatever you're putting into bottles has got to be sterilised. Yeah. Bearing in mind you're drinking that, and you don't want any poorly bellies. Yeah, you know, you go for a fart one morning, and you know, you get a lot of wet, and you realise afterwards that you might have dropped a bollock by not sterilising. It happens to the best of us. So easy drinking. A very good addition to the Morrisons range. I've not actually seen it before. First one for me. Although, you know, I might have been reviewing for a while, but I'm still very much a newcomer to this. Still learning a hell of a lot. Golden pour, good carbonation. More subtle now, the carbonation. Earlier on, it was much more vibrant. Little white head on there. Still absolutely chucking it down. Malty. But not beer malty, but just malty. It's nice tasting though, you know, it's going down well. Oh, just it's the spot that does. The only downer is, by about 10 o'clock, I'll be thinking to myself, yeah, I need something else now to help me fall asleep. So I'll be back down the shed. It's a decent one. Yeah, it is a pain sterilising. Trust me, it gets on your tits. But, you know, you're drinking it or your friends are drinking it. And you want your lager, your beer, whatever, to be as clean as you can. I mean, it's like these I've got brewing here. You know, I won't do anything. That was me this morning at 10 to 7. Hey. I bet when the boss came at 9 o'clock, he thought, bloody hell, who's been in here? That was my horse this morning. Fucking hell. So I had that beer last night, and then I had a couple of glasses of wine late on. And I got to work this morning. It was 6:45, and I had to go rush to the toilet. Got to the toilet. Always leaves a mess in that toilet at Callum. And I'm on the toilet, and it's like, fucking hell. And I'm there like 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I must have emptied about 2 stone out the back end. And the stink was awful. Flushed the toilet, walked in about 2.5 hours later, and I'm fucking hell. Oh. And then the boss came, and I went for a wee while. The boss, he must have sprayed some spray in there because it smelled a lot better. Anyway, Chopmeister's not bad. Wilco's do some good kits, and you can play around with the kits as well. Well worth doing. Anyway, German lager, bless you. That was nice. I enjoyed that. Never had one before, so my first ever time trying it. A good malty, much better than the standard lagers, you know, and I'm talking Foster's, Carling, etc. A Münchner beer, rather. Hofbräu original. Yeah, malty, easy drinking. I didn't get all the, although to be honest, even on the website, it doesn't give you all the flavours. Want to brew a cider? Bulldog Brews make some good cider kits. And there is another one, I can't remember, Off the Rocks. Off the Rocks. They do some good ciders as well, flavoured ciders, not just standard ciders. Depends if you like flavoured or standard, like apple ciders, you know, pear ciders. But yeah, Bulldog and Off the Rocks do some good cider kits. A Wilco cider kit. Oh. So out of 5 for me, yeah, I think a 4.4 is fair play with this. It's a decent German lager or German beer, and enjoyed it. Very nice. At Morrisons, I think it's about £2.50 for the bottle, but yeah, decent drop. And that's it for this review. Time to go. Need to go to the house and cook some dinner. Thank you everyone for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. A sulfitter. And back tomorrow. Cheers everyone. See you later. Although maybe back earlier than tomorrow. Might need to do a beer later. Although no review. I'll just come down the shed and neck some. Cheers. I need some spirits to neck. They help me fall asleep quicker. Cheers.